Brad Binder wants to deliver a result for KTM. Long overdue, a podium. Xavi Vierge desperately wants to try and get his championship back on track. The lights are on here in Moto2 in Assen. It's a really good start from pole there from the 21-year-old from Sydney. Remy Gardner, though, he's just lost a bit of momentum there, and Brad Binder sweeps through. The South African will lead into turn one from Vierge. Gardner hanging it round the outside, trying to go through again. Alex Marquez stays fourth.
Gardner's wide as well. The Struben, it looks like Marquez has forced his way through in the third.
Yeah, he's got to just stay calm here, Remy Gardner. He's got good pace. He doesn't need to do anything too silly on the opening lap. So as Alex Marquez tries to power back past him, they're side by side. It's still Binder that leads, but Gardner says no. You're not allowing Alex Marquez through at turn 6.
Gardner in third, Marquez fourth, then it's Luthi, Sam Lowes, the Gian Antonio, Bastianini, Marini and Fernandez, your top 10.
Binder was a bit wide there into turn 1, but he's still got a nice lead there. Wide is Alex Marquez, though. Sorry, Xavi Vierge. That allows Remy Gardner through. He's punched his way back up into second place as they go into the Struben. Here comes Luthi. Good move. Up the inside of his championship rival, but he can't hang on to it. He drifts a bit wide. Through goes Alex Marquez, and through goes Sam Lowes as well.
Well, he jammed it up the inside of Marquez, lost all of his exit speed, compromised his exit speed, and that let Marquez just sweep back on through effortlessly. And Sam Lowes came through as well. Benschneider's down. Disappointment for the Dutch fans then. Simone Corsi and Bo Benschneider have crashed out on this second lap of the race. That is, unfortunately, Bo Benschneider being helped away by the medical staff. Marini was hard on the brakes in that first corner. He lost the front. Big moment for Marini. He had to run wide. That's going to have cost him a few places.
Yeah, it looked like the Gian Antonio it was on the speed up that got caught up in that one, and Remy Gardner has almost thrown it all away. Out of the seat at the exit of turn 5. He's dropped down to 5th place.
Well, it's Sunday night in Australia, nearly a nightmare for Remy Gardner. He gathered it all back up, trying to get on the gas that fraction earlier out of the Struben. It's let Marquez through, it's let Sam Lowes through as well.
Problems here for Nicolo Bulega. What a shame for the Italian rookie, shaking his head. He's down into pit lane. Brad Binder it is that still leads though. Let's just quickly see what happened here to Bulega. Oh, he got tagged by Bo Benschneider's bike.
Benschneider's taken a real whack on his lower body there. Here is Remy Gardner then. After that mistake on the gas coming out of the Struben. Sam Lowes, this is the best we've seen of Sam Lowes all season long. Usually a pretty good qualifier and a good start to Sam Lowes, then he sort of hits a bit of a brick wall, hits the buffers. This is the first time we've seen Sam Lowes moving in the right direction in a race for a long, long time, up into second place. Quickest man on the circuit, Augusto Fernandez, a 37.2323 from the Spaniard.
Remy Gardner's having a hard time of it there. He's just been knocked down another couple of places, getting a bit beaten up. Augusto Fernandez is the fastest man on the circuit, but he's down in 6th place.
Lowes is going to try and find a way through on Binder at turn 4. Has he made it stick? He certainly has. Sam Lowes then hits the front in Assen.
Clever move that. He defended that as well into turn 5. It's all coming back to him now, isn't it? Sam Lowes leads here in Assen.
Man to keep an eye on is Fernandez. He's picked off Alex Marquez going into the Struben. Binder fights back as well, coming into the superfast turn 6. That's brave from Binder.
Yeah, great move from the South African, the former Moto3 world champion.
Look at Fernandez just crawling all over the rear tyre of Tom Luthi. He's got so much corner speed as Fernandez. Made it look effortlessly to move up the inside of Marquez at turn 5.
Yeah, he's going to get another one now as well because of that.
Well, Luthi nearly tagged Vierge, didn't he? That was a mistake by Luthi going into the bolt.
So Fernandez up into 4th, the man on the mission. There is a move now from Sam Lowes. He goes through, he can't hold it. Binder comes back at him and he's going to lose another place there as a result of that as well. Xavi Vierge, number 97, now goes into 2nd.
Yeah, lost all of his exit speed out of Steckenbach, didn't he, Sam Lowes? Although he strikes straight back. Does he on Xavi Vierge? He certainly does. There was not a lot of room there.
Fernandez.
And I tell you what, if there's a gap to be had, you know Fernandez is going to grab it. Phenomenal by Fernandez.
That's all helped out Brad Binder. He's got a bit of breathing space now coming into the final sector, the race leader. Fernandez then just about stays within track limits as he now tries to come and close down on Sam Lowes. He's about to try and challenge for 2nd and does into turn 6. He is brave. He is not scared. Fantastic stuff from the 21-year-old from Madrid.
Fernandez, the fighter. He's got the gloves off, he's got the elbows out. Now Sam Lowe's has been picked off by another Spaniard in the form of Xavi Vierge. Quick check on Lorenzo Baldassarri, he's in 9th spot.
He's closing on this pack, Matt, because they're all jostling away here. You can just see the number 7 in the back of your picture there.
Sam Lowe's is on the ropes here a little bit. He's getting a bit duffed up. He's lost another position to Marquez. Now he's lost another place to Remy Gardner.
But Binder, when he lights up that rear tyre, is able just to pull a gap on any of the Kalex riders.
Well, there's a few whispers that they had a new chassis and a new swing arm after that test in Barcelona. Binder said it improved acceleration and made the bike easy to ride. Somebody's down at the Timor chicane. We saw yellow flags and marshals.
It's Gardner. It's Gardner. He's gone down.
Oh, no.
It's just a disastrous day from pole position for the Australian, I'm afraid to say.
No heroics on race day from the Aussie like in qualifying yesterday. Turn 16, then has caught out Remy Gardner. Fernandez is back through on Vierge, and Fernandez, was that a move to take the lead coming through the Struben?
It would have been.
He's absolutely gutted Gardner, but it looks like Fernandez got the lead. He did on Binder at turn 5.
Yeah, he saw the bit of a door open, didn't he? And we've seen already in this race, he doesn't need too much of an invitation. Augusto Fernandez looking for his first ever Moto2 victory. Here comes Xavi Vierge now. He's got brilliant speed. A mistake from Fernandez. Ooh. And he almost clutters into Vierge. Brilliant racing at the front here. Paintwork being swapped everywhere.
Rubbing is racing, that old adage being taken to the extreme today in Moto2.
Jorge Martin obviously knows what it's like to battle
away,
and Lowe's has just gone down. No tyre life issues as we speak. Binder still in charge from Fernandez. There's a good move from Tom Luthi. That's experience versus inexperience. Number 12 on number 88.
Is Alex Marquez just keeping a watching brief here. You can see a bit of elbow barging, a bit of shoulder shoving going on in front of him, just thinking, hang on a minute, I'm just going to keep my powder dry at this stage race. There's a long, long way to go. Or is he just perhaps struggling for the pace? It'll be fascinating to see how Marquez tackles this one, because normally at this phase, he's in that top 3 as Fernandez goes through on Binder yet again. His corner speed in the tight first sector.
Oh, he's gone. I thought he'd gone. Binder had made a mistake to allow him through, but that's a Marquez if ever I've seen one.
You thought he'd gone, I thought he'd gone, and 100,000 fans in Assen thought he'd gone. Augusto Fernandez certainly thought he'd gone. Somehow he picks it up. Marc Marquez would have been proud of that one.
Oh, beautiful. Tom Luthi's going to run it wide, though. They're side by side. Brad Binder comes back through again, and Xavi Vierge's there to pick up any pieces should Luthi really mess it up. He wants to hold on, though, and here comes Vierge. He will go up into second, into Harbocht. What a race.
You know what, Luthi just trying to snaffle that lead from Binder. He got in a little bit hot, not much, a fraction hot. There's, Martin! He'd just been picked off by Alex Marquez, and he loses the rear going into turn 3. That's a real tough blow for Martin, having his best race of Moto2 so far, but it's come to a premature conclusion.
Be 6 laps to go when we cross the line. Brad Binder still somehow just about hanging on to this one, but for how much longer? Alex Marquez, the World Championship leader, now in second, trying to find a way through, and then the 2 Flexbox HP40 riders, Cito Pons men, Fernandez and Baldassarri, just trying to figure.
Well, this is anybody's, isn't it? Binder in there, Marquez, Vierge, Baldassarri, Fernandez, Luthi, Bastianini still not out of the reckoning as well. Over the line, there was a second covering that top 7 riders. Marquez pounces yet again into the Struben.
Oh, big crash!
Vierge's down.
Vierge goes down,
He's
and that's Bastianini's gone as well. That could have been a lot worse injury-wise.
Well, that's broken up that lead group. Marini and Nagashima have been cut well adrift.
Alex Marquez then has in his sights a 4th consecutive race win. Brad Binder's struggling to hold the line here. Simon Crafar called this earlier on.
Do you know what? This is going to be cruel for Binder. He's ridden so brilliantly, and he's going to struggle to even finish on the podium here.
That front tyre is gone.
He deserves a podium. The way he's ridden, the way he's taken this fight to the Kalex machine, which so far this year has been by far the superior motorcycle. Baldassarri's had a track limits warning. Binder deserves a podium. Can't break the shackles of Baldassarri and Fernandez. In fact, Lorenzo Baldassarri, is he going to line up a move at the Timor chicane with what, 4 laps and a quarter, 3 laps and 1 corner to go?
You bet he is. He's got that inside line. Oh, it's late on the brakes though.
The inside of Fernandez. What a warrior performance this is from Brad Binder.
Binder's best chance is if this lot engage. Oh, and there's the move from Lorenzo Baldassari. He goes down and he's wiped out the championship leader. Unbelievable! And Alex Marquez is furious.
Massive few corners coming off here then for Augusto Fernandez. Can he keep his calm? Can he keep his composure? He looks in control. Surely it's too much for Brad Binder to bridge that gap, and Fernandez heading on course for a famous victory here at the Dutch TT.
He got pole for the first time in his career last time out in Catalonia. There's just a couple of corners left now. Only he can defeat himself. He's a bit wide there, but he should be all right into the final sector. What a race here in Assen in Moto2. Augusto wins in Assen in Moto2 for the first time. Brad Binder is back on the podium and thoroughly deserves it. And Luca Marini, unlikely podium taker in third.
First race winner's trophy to Augusto Fernandez. The 21-year-old Spaniard from Madrid, his 31st Grand Prix start, his third podium finish of his Grand Prix career. The best moment of this young man's Grand Prix career so far. He receives the winning trophy here in Assen. It's fantastic Fernandez at the Dutch TT.